I work for a company called SGSI, and I'm also a UW alum. SGSI is a value-added reseller of Pitney Bowes products, including Spectrum Spatial for web mapping and MapInfo Pro for desktop mapping. We also make custom mapping applications, and our customers are largely telecom companies. The project I've been working on lately we need a world-based map for one of our customers using the Spectrum Spatial. All of the data needs to be in tab spatial format, and we have all the US-based map data we need, but we're missing data for the rest of the world. So we decided to get our data from OpenStreetMap, then we'd convert it to tab format, we'd add it to our Spectrum Spatial repository, style it how our customers requested, and then we'd get these great worldwide web maps. So if you haven't heard of OpenStreetMap, it's a free and editable web map similar to Google Maps or Bing, except it's like Wikipedia in that you can contribute and you can also extract data from it for any purpose for free. So our process, we decided, was to download the data in OpenStreetMap format, then we'd import it into PostGIS databases, one per country to reduce file size. Then we'd write a Python script to extract the data we needed, convert it into tab format, and add it to our Spectrum Spatial repository. So we're moving along. We've got our databases all in PostGIS. I wrote this Python script to extract the data we needed, and it worked. It exported spatial data for us. Except we started running into problems. I noticed in El Salvador, the data was misaligned. I exported it directly to tab format. It looked great right away. Then I compared it to a base map. It's off. No matter what I did to fiddle with projections, it never worked. My Germany was missing chunks. I don't know if you can see the question marks. I didn't get an error in my script. This was the output. And this only happened for the really huge data sets. We learned Germany was the biggest data set by far in OpenStreetMap, so that was a problem. We also found out that we were extracting roads data from a roads database, but the roads database didn't have small roads, it just had big roads. The small roads turned out to be in a different database table, so problem. We had tag issues because we were using queries and tags to pull out what we wanted from OpenStreetMap. We found a missing tag was living street, which I guess is different from a residential street. Who knew? Until we found we were missing data. Our points of interest were really hard to pick out what we wanted because they contained things from Big Ben to Starbucks, and no matter what we did to our queries, we couldn't get just big tourist attractions. We also found out our large rivers were missing. We pulled out all these puddles, lots of lakes and such, but we were missing really important rivers, such as the Thames River in London, England. So had to adjust our queries again. One of the requirements of the map was that all place names be in English, but if you go to OpenStreetMap and focus in on China, you'll see something like this. It just has all names in local language, so that just wasn't going to work for us. And not OpenStreetMap related, customers kept changing how they wanted the map to look. We initially thought they wanted something kind of nice and light like this. After talking to them over and over, we ended up with that map with all the colors on it. We ended up fixing all the problems. We used a different translator to translate to the tab format we needed. We split up big tables that were too big for my script memory, and we took the smaller roads from the line table instead of the road table. We fixed our tags so that it pulled out the roads and water we needed. We used a list from the customer gave us of just the points of interest they wanted, and we got our place names from GeoNames, which is a different source with all the names in English. So we learned a lot of lessons when working with OpenStreetMap data. Choose your tags carefully, be aware of huge file sizes, make sure things are projecting correctly, automate processing when possible, and be flexible and open-minded in your workflow. I had a great time working on this project because I got to use all these tools that I had only heard of before, and some I hadn't. I got to use regular expressions, which I hadn't even heard of before. I wrote a really cool QGIS Python script. Speaking of my script, it's on GitHub. If you would like to see it, that's my GitHub. It's the PostGIS tab convert one, among other work-related scripts I have up there.